Hey family, I'm Stephanie Wade. I'm Habassia, and I'm just updating you guys on my harvest. I'm getting ready to harvest me some boysenberries, y'all. So I'm excited. I was just gonna come out here and just water a few plants and plant a tree in the front yard. But I saw that my harvest was ready, y'all. So I'm gonna turn this camera around so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Well, guys, I went back in the house to get me a container. Look at my flowers too while we at it, and my chocolate mint. But anyway, guys, here's my boysenberries. Enjoy looking at them before I go and take them off. It's the first time ever getting some, and we know that if they look like this from back in the day, for me anyway, when I used to eat wild berries, that's how they used to look when we used to pick them off the tree on the way home from school. So I am going to pick all of the red ones that I see anyway. This is my reward. Didn't get any last year, y'all, but this year, yes, I am. So I am. As long as they look halfway red, y'all, I am going to get them, even if it's just a few, and I can leave some of the rest to be there for another day. I just simply wanted to taste them today, that's all, before my birds beat me to it. And I guess they really not trying to get to it that quickly, because these boysenberries are prickly. You see, they look good though, so I'll find out in a minute how they taste. I haven't tried to eat whatever these other flowers are, marigolds. I haven't tried to eat them, even though they say you could eat them in a salad, or you could put them in a tea. I haven't tried it yet. And these Okinawa sweet potatoes, I have juiced them last year. They were actually good. You can take the tender leaves and juice them, or you can stir fry them and eat them. Haven't done the stir fry thing yet. Just saw it on the internet, that's all. This side, y'all, is even redder than the other side. So you see, that is what you call Mother Nature rewarding you for just letting them live, simply letting them live. Because I'm telling you, I didn't do anything to them in the wintertime. When it was cold, I just thought it died. Simply, I thought it died. And now look, it didn't die, far from it. Giving me all these boysenberries. This one I'm gonna leave alone because it don't look like nothing, so I leave it. But anyway, guys, so far so good. Seem like I have a lot more left on the tree. I'm gonna leave them alone, let them get ripen on the tree. And I don't know what these are. Like I said, they have to declare themselves, and right now they haven't. But I see my strawberries down there. Oh, look, y'all, another boysenberry. See? Strawberries getting so tall, but nothing on the strawberries yet. See how they reaching for the sun, competing with the other plants. So the boysenberries are up there, so are the strawberries. The marigolds are up there. So everybody's trying to get a little sunlight. Strawberry here, going after the sun. So we'll see what else goes after the sun. You see the herb tree, it's here. Even a 4-leaf clover had nerve to be competing for light. We'll see what these others are later. This definitely is a chocolate mint. I don't know what this one is. So anyway, guys, I've harvested that. Now I'll go in the front and plant a tree. Okay, guys, I've come on to the front yard, and now I have my Loblolly pine tree. It says full sun, say well-drained moist soil, growth 24 inches or more per year. And this is the tree. It reminds me of the tree I had in Chicago. It'll be what people think of as a Christmas tree, but in Chicago they have them like in front of everybody's house when I was living in Rosedale. So I'm going to try it in my front yard on the right side, and I'm gonna find out what happens, y'all. So anyway, I brought something very simple, just a little spade to dig a hole. I got some of this black soil that I had in my little bin in the back, and we'll see what happens. I have a water hose in the front, so I'll just water it with that when I'm done. So anyway, guys, I'll show y'all what happens after I get done digging this hole. Okay, guys, there's my hole that I dug. See? And I was trying to go according to the directions. It say dig a hole twice the width of the root, deep enough for the roots to just touch in the bottom. Then place the sapling root first, gently in the hole. Do not trim roots, fill the hole with soil. Don't pack the soil too firmly, or water won't be able to drain through. And then inspect the raw tree frequently and remove weeds. So, you ready to do it, y'all? Okay, guys, I put this poor little tree in the ground, and I put the black earth first, and then I put the other potting soil on top. Well, actually it wasn't potting soil, it was the earth that was already there in the first place. But I put the black earth first, the one that was richer, and then I put the other one on top, so it'll just be there loosely like it says, so the water can get into there. So you see, that's it. The little tree is standing up, and I put the dirt there, and now all I got to do is give it some water, and that is simple as that. You can plant a tree in your own neighborhood just this simply. See how quick it was? I took it out the package and planted it. It only took pretty much a couple of minutes. I cut the camera off just a little bit, y'all. It really didn't take that long. And now all I gotta do is put some water on it, and I'll let y'all see how it looks once I wet it. Y'all see, I just have a regular old water faucet. You see, I'm just watering this other tree while I'm at it. As they say, kill two birds with one stone or more. I'm watering all of the trees and the plants up front, because I was already up here to water this new tree. And you see that's where the new tree is. And so I'm just watering it. I'm trying not to be too close on it, but I'm letting all of the ground get wet. And since the poor little tree already was a little, I'm not gonna be too close on it. I'm just letting the water fall on it like it's rain. And I'll let y'all see in a minute how the looks around it. It's like it's no rocket science. It's either gonna live or it's not. And I'll try to make sure the ground stays wet until it rains, you know? All right, you see, it's all wet, like it rained on it. And see, the bottom is nice and wet. And there's nice little cracks in there so the water can drain away. And guys, that was the end of that. Planting a tree. I hope y'all get motivated to plant y'all a tree. If not, this week, soon as possible, y'all. It's easy to plant a tree. It'll help save us from whatever ails the earth. We need enough of trees to give us our oxygen, and they'll take our carbon dioxide. Whew. While I'm out here, y'all, I'm just gonna water everybody else, all the other trees. And I tell you, one thing is weird about this watering system. The water hose kinks, and then you have to be picking it up and unkinking it and try to water all your little trees in the front yard. And that's all I do. I just water my trees in the front. Not as often as the back because it doesn't get as much light, much sunlight over here. And this is like the wild flowers that's for the bees. So it's not really that much coming up over here. The ones that look like it was wild, that look like they're not making it so much. Maybe I should have given it more water, or maybe it was just how long it was supposed to live. I don't know. But the ones that I planted seem to be coming along okay. And some of the trees that's in here, I'll have to hand take them out, because some of the trees that's in this flower bed, which is a raised flower bed my grandfather made, it's invasive, like this tree over here. Even though it's still good for the oxygen and everything, it'll take over if you don't put some controls on it. And my hibiscus out here, I don't think they made it, y'all. But my rose bush is still here. It's just not flowering right now. So I'm going to give it some more water, because I don't think it's going to rain until Friday. And I'm going to water those other two plants right quick. Look at this. One of my trees that I love. Hold on. Got a kink in this again. Okay, one of my favorite trees, but y'all know I always forget the name of this tree when I'm watering it. But y'all can tell me, if y'all paying attention, the name of this tree. Now my pecan tree, I won't never forget it. Even though it hasn't given me one pecan yet, not one. I wonder what year that'll be. I don't know, y'all. But I am giving it a little water because it's hot around Texas, y'all know. And then this is the tree that looks like bluebonnets. But it's not ready to give its flower yet. But it will soon. But when it goes, it looks just like bluebonnets. Hope y'all are motivated to go out there, check on your garden if you have one. Because I'm telling you, it just takes a little effort on our part. And when you end up harvesting the berries like I did, that's a reward system. Okay, this is my crepe myrtle. I know the name would come to me sooner or later, but it's my crepe myrtle. It's made it through a couple of hurricanes. It's a sturdy tree. Didn't start off that way, but I guess that salt water from the ocean did it. But anyway, guys, let me know what y'all planted. Let me know what y'all harvested so far, if anything. Tell me your stories. I'll be checking in again with you guys as the Spirit leads me. I think we all can learn lessons from our garden as it grows. You just never know what you're gonna get. Nothing is promised to us, but when we get the rewards, it's nice, y'all. I guess I'm gonna wash off these boysenberries in a minute so I can let y'all know how they taste before I end this video. How about that? Think so? Hold on. Well, guys, truth or consequences. It's tart. I like it. You have to forgive the dog. He's my neighbor's. It's nice, y'all. I wish I could give y'all some through the camera, but nice and tart. And I think while I'm here, I'll give you an update from the Gambia. My friend that's helping me with my paperwork in the Gambia, because we are trying to get that land cleared, y'all. It ain't cleared yet. So maybe next week we'll be able to go along further with the paperwork. It's all kind of behind the scenes things that's happening that I cannot say. Because one thing, I don't know yet. I know people are working on it, on the paperwork. That's one thing you have to have patience for in the motherland. Lots of things function very, very slowly. So anyway, I'm glad my friend is checking on things. And tomorrow, the Most High say the same. He's going to check on my land and make sure everything is okay out there. Because I haven't put up my fence yet. Because I want my paperwork to be clear first before I go putting up any barriers. Because inside of my mind, until that land is clear, the paperwork is clear and it's clearly mine, then I will be okay to put up my fence and then start planning on my garden and planning on my house design and all of that. So it's just one step at a time when you're dealing with the Gambia. And also probably some other places in the motherland. I know I was working with Fianca before in Ghana. And that never happened. Never got completed, y'all. That's a story for another day. But anyway, guys, that's all I was doing, is giving y'all a little update on my property. And once I get a video of how my land is looking, I will update you guys on what's going on. The behind the scene things. Especially my patrons, but everybody else I would get a little light shout out to on what's happening in the Gambia with my land. But as before, I'm telling y'all, please don't do what I did. Wait till you get there. Look at the land first, pick it out yourself. Make sure the paperwork is clear before you buy it. And then you will not have the problems that I've been having. I just was so excited after I saw the videos with come to the motherland. I just got carried away with being locked up in my house. All I could do was just make videos and ask if anybody was watching it and do my garden. First time doing my garden. And now what am I doing? Eating my boysenberries that I planted last year. So until next time, guys, I appreciate and love all of y'all. Peace. Peace. Power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.